King Touring. You can find all my social media outlets. It will be in the description box below. Follow my TikTok, my Facebook, my Twitter, Instagram, all will be in the description box below. Now, Squid Game. Squid Game is a show that I didn't think it'd be. I'm not gonna say it's like the greatest show ever, but it was a good show, and it threw me the fuck off like by the first episode. When I seen the first episode, I was like, okay, this shit is wild. So, for those who haven't watched it and want to watch it, I'm explaining to you what goes on in the show. So, basically, there's a bunch of people, right? They have to pay down financial debt, whatever, they have to pay whoever they owe, businesses, companies, whatever the case may be. They gotta owe these people back, and they have no money. They're broke, can't pay them back. So they come across this guy that's a card, right? They give him a card, or sometimes you'll find a card anywhere, maybe in a mailbox, anywhere you find it, and you call the number, and you want to see if you want to join the game. They basically they meet you at a spot, they pick you up, tear gas you, or pretty much make sure that you won't see where they're going. So when you get there, you play a game. Now mind you, when you get there, you change your clothes, you get a number code, you play this game. And once you play this game, if you get eliminated, you don't get to go home, which I thought in my mind. I thought that when you get eliminated, you get to go home, back to your broke life, you good. But no, that shit don't happen. You die. And the thing is, what's crazy to me is that they sign their signature, so it's like, and then when they die, they put up, I think that's how they make the money too, is the body parts too, because your arm, your legs, that's money, that's a lot of money. So that right there, that could really be a lot of money for the body parts. So with that series, the game just became competitive, and then also some of the games were paired to two. Sometimes it's paired in doubles, and sometimes it can be every man for himself. So I didn't like how the man went back, because he was too old to be doing all that. The old man was just too much. I feel like he should have just stayed home, because I felt bad. You know what I'm saying? When he got up to when he got up to, what part was it? It was the part when he's playing the marbles. That fucked me up. I was like, damn. Because he's and I feel like he kind of knew that he was getting played, but it's he's like, F it. I'll just give you the marble. You know what I mean? And it's I felt bad, The Indian guy was stupid by playing that marble. It was he literally, Su Wang, if anybody watched the show, Su Wang told him to go around and check the other teams. Bro, he gonna take all your marbles. Why would you even fall for that? But at the same time, it's it's every man for himself. You gotta look out for you. If your life is on the line, people have to understand, you're gonna die, and you have to. And another thing too, you have to play the game in a certain amount of time. If you don't win in a certain amount of time, you can die. I think sometimes it's no more than 10 minutes. I think no more than 10 minutes. Or sometimes even if you don't find a partner in time, you still die. I'm like, damn, that shit is crazy. Even with the part where when they had to do the shapes, they have 4 shapes, and you have to get in line in front of each shape. And whatever shape you've lined into, you gotta basically carve it out. It's like a chip. So you have to carve out the lines out of it. I'm like, okay. And whoever got the umbrella, that was the hardest one, because, the curve, and you don't want to break anything. But that was probably one of the hardest in the games of that game. And then also the glass. The glass part really was stupid, because I feel like the guy that worked at the with the glass manufacturer, I'm like, yo, bro, you've known for working at a gas factory, and you sit there and watch all these people pass. Mind you, he's I would say the 4th to last person, because I think it was 16 people left. So if he's 4th, so that means he was probably number 12. Am I bugging? 16, no, 14, I think. Yeah, 14. So it's bruh, you're the last, you're the 4th one, to last, and you wait for everybody to die. Like, they could have made it at least. But then when they got to the last part, they turned off the lights and he couldn't tell the difference. So Su Wong pushed him. I'm like, oh fuck. He pushed him to risk his life. Like, and I get where Su Wong is coming from. Like, from his perspective, it's like, it's a life of decision where you have to, like, I don't even know what I've done. Honestly, I probably would have gave up. Because I wouldn't want, like, if I knew people that were playing this game, I probably would have quit the first time. I wouldn't even go back, honestly. That's just, I couldn't even, like, don't get me wrong, money is money. Money is, it's used for good things, but at the same time, it ain't worth your life. Because once your life is gone, it's gone. You can rip up a paper, you can rip up, $1 million, $100, that's cool. But life, once that shit is gone, you can't get that shit back. So it's like, I just sit there and I'm like, damn, like, they're saying that, like, they really died over this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even with Guhan, like, for him to win the whole entire thing and not get on that plane, bruh, let me tell you something. If I was in his shoes, if I win that amount of money, and I'm going to the States, mind you, he's in a different country. He's not in the States. So imagine you're in this type of country, you're broke, you get a bunch of money, you're going to another country that's gonna benefit you for your family and yourself, and you about to not get on a plane and go back to play that game again, bruh. You doing, bruh. Like, nah, fam. I wouldn't, nah. That right there is just stupidity. I wouldn't even look back, honestly. If I know I had that much money, bro, much money, I'm not going back. I'm getting on that fucking plane. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that he has a daughter, like, I would have thought, he has a daughter, to provide. I know him and his baby mom don't get along because, she's married to a new guy. But still, I would have thought that right there, that whole situation would have made him think, like, you know what? Let me go to, the United States, and be a better parent. That's what I'm thinking. But nah, he came back, but it was just a crazy series. I didn't think that series would have I didn't think this would turn out to be like this. It completely thought it would be like, it just changed my whole perspective. Like, honestly. Like, I didn't think this show would go like this, honestly. I really didn't. And that, I'm just thinking about it, it's like, damn, like, they really risked their lives. And the crazy part, the bitch that was going crazy, going from team to team, I'm like, this bitch is desperate. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, that's, for 1 out of 10, I would give it about, a 7.5. Because honestly, I didn't want the girl that had the brother, and she she left her brother after like a after school program thing. I feel like she should have won, but at the same time, I wanted Gung Hung. I can't pronounce his name. I wish he would have won that game. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard to choose. And then what really messed me up is when Sung Woon killed that girl. Like, bruh, like, you just killed her. Like, stabbed it. Was it in the neck? Was it? Yeah, he sliced her neck. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's cold blooded. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my thought. I think I'll give it a 7, probably 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? 8 out of 10. Only because of the intensity, like, of just watching, how the game's gonna turn out. That's the only reason. If the games were trash and wasn't competitive as it would, then I probably wouldn't even continue watching the show. So that's my opinion on the review. Tell me how you feel about Squid Game. Tell me about who's your favorite character. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video.